Laudato Si is Pope Francis's landmark encyclical on caring for our common home. It was published in June of 2015, that is 6 years ago. And at the beginning of the encyclical, Pope Francis states his intentions. I would like to enter into dialogue with all people about our common home. It is a call to listen and respond to the cry of the earth and to the cry of the poor. Now, some environmental leaders, such as Bill McKibben, have called Laudato Si the most important environmental and social justice document of the new millennium. In May of 2020, the 5th anniversary of Laudato Si, Pope Francis called for a Laudato Si year, a year to celebrate and renew a commitment to the goals of the encyclical. And then at the end of that anniversary year, in May of 2021, Pope Francis formally announced a special undertaking, an endeavor called the Laudato Si Action Platform. Now, the Laudato Si Action Platform was announced in May of this year, but it was formally launched on November 14th, just under a month ago. That's when formal enrollment began. Now, a Vatican office, the Dicastery for the Promotion of Integral Human Development, was established by Pope Francis to oversee this project. So what is the Laudato Si Action Platform? Well, it's a call to the universal church, and it's a 7-year process to seriously engage Laudato Si by awakening and educating ourselves to the concerns laid out in the encyclical, and then to take, as Pope Francis expressed it, decisive action here and now to care for the poor and to care for our common home, the earth we share. So as we look more closely at the Laudato Si Action Platform, it's a 7-year process for all Catholic entities. That is, all 1.3 billion Catholics are called to participate in this. That is, families, all dioceses and parishes, primary and secondary schools, universities, and other centers of education, Catholic hospitals and healthcare centers, all Catholic-sponsored organizations and movements, businesses, farms, cooperatives, all religious orders, provinces, local communities, and their associates. And that's us. So the Dicastery has identified these 7 Catholic entities to each work in their own field to bring forth the Laudato Si Action Platform. Now, the Dicastery has really identified 7 goals. And the first is to respond to the cry of the earth. And secondly, a goal is to respond to the cry of the poor. Now, together, these form what Pope Francis calls an integral ecology. The third goal is to build ecological economies, which is about ethical consumption and investment of our resources. Adopting simple lifestyles, which is about sobriety in the use of the earth's resources and energy. Creating ecological education focuses on ongoing formation and becoming Laudato Si communities. Recovering an ecological spirituality, that is, recovering a sense of God's creation as being a sacred endowment.
Thank you.
And promoting community action and advocacy is to work on making systemic changes. So it's all about then working to care for our common home. Pope Francis asked every religious community to bring their unique charism to respond to the cry of the earth and to the cry of the poor. And so that's what we are trying to do, to bring our Passionist charism into this worldwide endeavor.